Well then, now that we have some minor business out of the way, there's still quite a few other things I wanted to do. I guess I should go see Arantheal at some point. I've left him waiting for like long enough, I suppose. But then again, I might try my hand at the arena again. It seems like the right time. I have grown strong. How about we go see Arantheal first? He's supposed to be in the Emporium, or whatever it's called. The Sanctum, yeah, sure, whatever. My man. Where is the man? Wait, is there some Vinroot here? If there's a place that's supposed to have Vinroot, it's gotta be the temple.
Where is this supposed to be?
I'm gonna have a quick look, see if I can find some. Jesus, what's going on back there? There's probably an alchemy shop somewhere around here. There's a lot of stuff going on. How you doing? Hi Mater. How you doing? Are you some sort of, I don't know, the High Priestess? Right. Where's Arantheal though? He's somewhere around here. How's Malphus doing? Wow, look at that sword. What was that? Bless you, I suppose? Malphus is very, very authoritarian man. It's like so obvious. He has chains, he has a sword, he has a pointy finger. Ugh. Physically disgusts me. Like, I don't really have anything against religion. I'm actually religious myself, but...
This is holy ground, Outlander. You don't belong here.
I have a bit more issue with, like, the deistic religions, sort of, you know, have a real dude.
And to send an entire division across the sea because of a suspicion is madness.
We need to find out who sent the mercenaries. This Pegast said that they were after the Signet Stone, and if they succeed in getting hold of it next time, then the Black Guardian alone knows how to stop the cycle.
The cycle? Listening to you talk almost makes me forget that all this fuss here is merely based...
Did you guys invent a bicycle?
You and your Neremese friends had.
The threat is real. Deny it as much as you like, but deep inside, you feel it as much as I do.
Tila, you're a commander, and a commander doesn't care about feelings, but about facts.
Oh, it's fucking Ben Shapiro.
Before Tila, back then in Kira.
Natara,
we all know
the mission will happen. I'm sorry.
Natara Shapiro. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, hi. I hope you don't mind. I'm sort of hanging out here. Can we sort of ignore Mrs. Shapiro and
so,
have a chat?
You are the prodigy everyone is talking about.
Sorta, yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, that's what they call me. I wouldn't...
Teala Arantheal, son of Lorius I and Grandmaster of the Order.
Man got old.
I'm honored to meet you. What is your name?
I forget sometimes.
Yes, and I will come straight to the point.
You
are here because I believe that you are special.
Oh god, not this again.
Humanity faces a threat that needs to be stopped.
Nobody's fucking special.
To achieve this, you are indispensable.
Well, yeah, indispensable is something else. That does make me special. Jesus Christ. So, can you tell me more about Red Madness?
Among other things, yes. I do not need to explain to you that the present situation on Vin is chaotic. The wars, the living dead.
I have killed many things.
Their minds, to name only the most obvious.
Should I go kill more things?
What most people are not aware of is the connection between these events. You, however, have encountered it, as have I.
What precisely are you talking about? Divisions?
I do. And I will explain everything to you. What it means, who we are, and what your part in all of this is. Come, follow me.
Sure.
Maybe you already know who I am. My entire life, I served the gods who ruled Vin, until their death 2 years ago. What you probably do not know is that the one responsible is my son, Arantheal.
Yeah,
He hated the Lightborn
he
because
did.
he believed that they robbed mankind of
No,
the
he
right to
hated them
freedom.
because of some lover's
So he
spat.
strived to overthrow them. He found followers, formed an army and declared war on them, and thus on me, a servant of the Lightborn.
I was
as
there,
well.
I remember.
It all ended in a battle 30 years ago, which Narazul won. He killed every single survivor except for me, and locked me in a dungeon on Nerim. I still do not know why he spared me.
Presumably because you're his dad. So, let's see. If Narazul was your son, why did he hate the gods?
There were circumstances favoring the development. But it's a long story, which we won't discuss now.
Exactly, yeah, and if you want to know more about that story, I suppose you should go to my playlists of the lore books of Nehrim, and you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out a lot about Arantheal, his son, not him, and how Arantheal sort of pretends to be this brazen, freedom-fighting man of the people, when in reality he's just a egomaniac that gets really pissy at what's his face again? The other guy. There was like this old shadow god guy. I probably shouldn't get into it too much, but he sort of stole Arantheal's girlfriend. Although stole is a big word because Arantheal's kind of a douche, and many of Arantheal's actions sort of were guided by his jealousy, I suppose. And you don't really know all of this until you read the lore books. Like, if you play Nehrim without reading the books, you will never know this. You will, like, at most, get a few hints towards these stories. In any case, I'm rambling. Can you sort of tell me more about the Lightborn?
Good question. Because at the moment, stability is the highest good. Even more so considering what we are facing. The rulers of Kira and Kile both made the mistake to acknowledge the death of the gods to their people, and the civil wars that followed in their countries are evidence of the chaos that such a revelation entails. Enderal is the cradle of the order of the gods, the epitome of theocracy.
And that's supposed to be a good thing.
Unthinkable what would happen if we confirmed these rumors. I am sure you understand this. Maybe when all this is over that will change, but for now it is imperative that we deny all rumors
We,
of that kind.
you, I don't have anything to do with this. I'm just gonna speak my mind, as I always do. Listen, if you don't want to, like, serve the gods anymore, you still have, like, a giant temple. You could sort of convert it into an almshouse or something, you know, house the poor. How about you get all the people from the Undercity that are suffering and house them here and stop playing, you know, fucking theocracy, man. Would be so easy. In any case, how did you... I was wondering about that. How did you get out? I remember we locked him in there.
Yes, after more than 30 years. When the death of the gods made the magic around the prison disappear.
I see.
And during my escape in the northern mountains of Nerim, I also had them for the first time. The dreams.
Are we gonna have to talk about dreams now? I mean, you have like a lot of books here. Maybe you have a dream journal. We could sort of start one.
I always saw the same glaring, terrible light. Heard screaming, and I felt like I was burning up from the inside. And above all, like a veil, there was the knowledge of imminence. At first, of course, I dismissed these dreams as the delusion of a man close to death. So I concentrated on making it through the mountains somehow. 2 days after my escape, I was completely exhausted, and I would have died if a former acolyte of my son had not found me.
An acolyte of your son, really?
Yes, but he did not recognize me, and brought me to their headquarters instead.
Oh yeah,
Monastery in
the Mountain Monastery.
The others were aware of my identity, but for whatever reason they did not kill me. Maybe because they thought that the death of the Lightborn had made me insignificant. I do not know.
Were you?
Even after my recovery, the dreams continued. At first, I doubted my sanity, but after some time I told the leader, Constantine, about them. And he said something that I'd never expected. I was not alone. He, as well as many others, magically gifted on Vin, dreamed the same dreams. And the more we talked about the matter, the stronger our suspicion grew, which has now turned out to be the truth. The dreams, they come from the same place. They are a shared memory.
So, if they come from a common place, what is it?
A collective subconscious, yes. I know that you can feel it too, and probably far more intense than we do. But like you back then, we were not able to make sense of the images. So we went looking for answers in the remains of the civilization that was before us, the Pyreans.
So what did you find?
3 things. First, there were many civilizations before us and before the Pyreans. Maybe hundreds, maybe thousands. Second, the history of each civilization unfolded and still unfolds according to a pattern. They emerge, and at some point, at the apex of their existence, they simply disappear without any trace. And third, everything that has happened in the past years, and which is still happening, indicates that this disappearance lies ahead of us. We are part of an eternal loop, a cycle, and our cycle is approaching its end.
That sounds very abstract. Let's see. Hundreds of prophets have predicted the end of the world. It didn't happen. The world has seen brighter days, but isn't this too much of a leap? You mean the end of humanity lies ahead? Or what else do we have? This feels like an important conversation. Can you talk more about the pattern? Do you know any, specific things about it?
Not identical, but one can split them up into episodes which repeat themselves in the very same manner, into patterns.
Yeah, it's called the history book. That's sort of how it works. So how do you explain the Red Madness then?
Yes, dramatically put, they're the envoys of the end.
No, buddy. Like, you could be right, but that doesn't mean you should stop looking at a source for, like, the Red Madness. There's still something at the source of it, something that causes it, no matter if it's part of a grander story or not. So, you can sort of pretend, like, oh no, it's the end of the world, so now we have to do big things for all the big people and leave all the small people behind. Fuck research into the Red Madness, just lock everything down and protect. Hi, I guess I'm gonna go with this one. I find it a bit of a leap.
I see why you would say that, and I felt the same way for a very long time too.
Okay.
But there came a moment when we simply could not deny it anymore.
Could you not deny it, or did you stop thinking about it?
The history of the Pyreans more intensely, and the parallels were extraordinary. In its early days, the Pyrean Empire was split up by a disaster, just like Vin was split up by the Starfall after the reign of the Eterna.
Okay.
Also, the Pyreans had a ruling caste who declared themselves gods after the catastrophe. The 2 castes of the Sun Priest. They too ruled until they were overthrown.
Right.
This overthrowing was followed by an outbreak of wars and chaos.
I mean, nothing you say sounds supernatural for now.
Ceased to exist. They knew it was imminent, but they could not prevent it. They called this event the Cleansing.
It sounds like you're just attaching very metaphorical words to, like, very mundane stuff. People have leaders. Those leaders fuck up, so people get rid of the leaders, and then follows war. I mean, yeah, that shit happens. That shit happens more often. And, it's not necessarily something mystical. It's just humans being idiots, as we do. So why did the Pyreans not really do anything about it?
They tried, but they failed. Who knows why? Maybe they found out too late, or maybe they were too weak.
I guess that's possible. So how did the entire civilization disappear? Are there not like remnants? I mean, I'm not talking about the ruins, like actual living people that sort of descend from them.
That is the question we need to find an answer to. The end was not violent, at least not in a sense as we know it. There was no natural disaster, no magical explosion, no plague.
Now we get to the mystical stuff.
Even though there was war in the Pyrean Empire before its ruin, when the cleansing happened, it was as if all living beings simply fell down and died. It is ghastly.
And how exactly did you come to that conclusion? If it happened so long ago, how can you sort of acknowledge or find proof that this happens? Is it just because you stopped finding like cultural symbols from after a certain year, I suppose, something like that? In any case, what's my job here?
They tried, but they failed. Who knows why?
Oh, wrong thing. What's my job?
This is the reason why we need your help. Not only episodes of history recur within every cycle, characters do as well.
Okay. I mean, that's not necessarily supernatural either. That's just, you know, people being people. It's normal that, as I said before, nobody's fucking special, so whatever kind of person you are, there's probably gonna have been a person in the past that was fairly similar to you, so that's sort of a mundane truth that he's trying to turn into something mystical, which is a bit strange.
Yes, the Pyreans call them the emissaries. They emerge very shortly before the cleansing occurs, like a law of nature, an answer to the Red Madness. And I am one of them, as are you.
Well, you're definitely not full of yourself, are you?
I take on the role of the ruler. You take on the role of the prophetess.
Right. Right. I don't take on the role of the prophetess. You are imposing it on me, and I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want, Dad, because you're not my real dad. How about that? Even if I sort of, you know, entertained your little fantasy for a minute, what does that mean for me?
It's just a description. Call it what you will. But without doubt, it is the truth. Your story matches the descriptions perfectly.
So, is that why you sort of imported native intelligence?
Yes. Former enemies or not, both sides have understood the magnitude of the threat. The magical knowledge of Narazul's former mages is vast, as is the power of the Holy Order. Even though not all of the Keepers agree, as you probably have already noted yourself.
Sure. I mean, I don't really agree with the Keepers either. I don't pay a lot of attention to the Keepers. They keep telling me to sort of fuck off, because this is holy ground, Outlander. Yeah. You know, when you keep hearing that, at some point you sort of start tuning it out. You don't hear it anymore. In any case, why me, nobody else?
I do not know. Firespark the Mage has told me your story. And even though your fate is tragic,
is it?
Like me,
I feel pretty good about myself.
Before your change. So maybe everyone can become an emissary. Or we simply have not understood the pattern yet.
No, okay, I'm sort of amenable to that. That's fine then. When, you know, you're not like pretending like it's my fate, but it's just people making the choices that put them in a certain position. Okay, that's sort of okay. If I want to play along with your little narrative, and I guess that's a decent question. If we are put in these roles, is it us who put ourselves into it, or is it something that's putting us into it?
No. As I already said, the emissaries simply appear at the beginning of the end, like pieces on a chessboard.
Sure, yeah.
We are determined by our skills. How and to what end we use them is our choice.
Yeah, okay, see, now you're starting to make more sense. Yeah. Because it's true, when a country or whatever is going to shit, naturally it's gonna lead to people observing the shit, and it's gonna lead to a subset of those people trying to fix it, so that makes sense. So in any case, what if you saw like parallels with like a person from the past? Can you sort of describe him?
On the one hand, your power. You carry the potential to master any skill within a fraction of the usual time needed.
That's because it's a video game, mate.
You have already realized this. On the other hand, your ability to look into the past.
I can just sort of shove books in my face and learn it. Doesn't work in real life. Into the future as well, really.
Your visions are a window into the past.
Oh yeah, here he goes.
And as every cycle is based on the same events, it is a window into the future as well.
Sure, but...
You can feel the thread this world is woven with. And because of that, you can see things that have happened, and thus will happen again.
Oh god.
This gift makes you indispensable to us. And it is why I want your help.
You do realize that my visions sort of amount to my dad burning our house and eating a lot of meat. It's, you know, when you tell me that's gonna happen again, it's not exactly what I want to hear. So what happens if I don't give a shit?
Hollow words. Deep inside, you know your responsibility. Trust me, we are more alike than you believe.
I don't trust you, that's kind of the point. How do you actually... I mean, it makes sense. You don't necessarily need to believe that you can succeed. You're just supposed to try, you know? It doesn't matter if people before you have failed.
That is the wrong question. The correct question.
Yeah, see, he agrees. He basically agrees.
To wait and die?
It was a bad question, but, you know, I wanted to see what you were gonna say. Can I get some money?
If it is wealth and power you seek, you will have it. The Order has enough of both.
Actually, no. Can we turn this place into an almshouse? If this was real life, this would be my counteroffer. Just put the poor people from the Undercity up in here. House them. Give them food. Eventually give them a job, you know? Then I would say, you know, let me help you with your silly little fate spinnery. In any case, let's see. I could tell him to sort of give me some time. Or I could say, sure, whatever. Since I still have a lot to do, in particular, I have to go kill some people in the arena.
Very well. I await your answer.
You do that. Are you just gonna stand here until I'm coming back? Because I might be gone a while. I'm not super dependent on, you know, time. But at the very least, we met Arantheal. It's a start. I'm not gonna say it's a good start, it's a start. I'm gonna let the man know when I'm sort of ready to do his bidding, or pretend to do his bidding. In the meantime, let's go kill some fools. Right, let's see if I've gotten tough enough in the meantime to handle the two lads. I had to fight the two lads.
Keep walking.
I'm trying, you're in the fucking way.
From the upper city. You got guts.
Okay, buddy,
Stuff down here.
I'm in the arena. I sort of need some protection, don't I? How you doing? Yeah, I guess I should go talk to the lady. I have switched around my gear a bit, and I should probably make use of it. Wait, that's on one? Oh no, dude, don't just come standing in front of me and then start shit-talking me. Just go away. Go away. So we have the shield here, right? We've got our summons here, and the fire cloak. I don't remember what this is, probably important. But most importantly, where's the rest of my... where did I put the other buttons? Is a good question. I'm sort of trying to, you know, improve my tactics little by little. Would be fairly sad otherwise. But, yeah, it's not here. It's in the mods, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. Took me a while to sort of get my shit together. Had to induce a different key combination for all sorts of stuff, but in any case, I sort of decided to equip the Soul Trap Maze, because that's going to be super useful, not particularly in this fight, but it's going to be useful eventually. In any case, can we sort of deal with the med now?
Ah, you've come at the right time. There's a fight soon, and you're the perfect candidate. 2 versus 1. Interested?
Interested, yes. Puckering up? Also yes.
The twins. 2 nasty, hairy beasts of men with even nastier axes. Yeah, I know, the odds are against you, but what should I say? The crowd wants it, I deliver. What do you say?
Yeah, sure thing, man. Let's fucking go.
Oh yeah, but judging by how you fought, I think you stand a chance. Still, it'll be dangerous. So, what do you say?
You don't have to ask me twice. Let's go for it.
Bold words. Alright, then go downstairs and warm up. I'll tell you when we're ready.
Gotta do some jump rope, yeah. Uh-oh. Here we go. Oops.
Welcome to the dust pit.
Yeah.
You know who I am.
Can I...
know who you are, and above all, I know why you are here today. Because
I'm not allowed to start. I'm not allowed to put up my shield. This is gonna suck.
today, 2 familiar faces will fight a rookie who you've already grown to love.
Is it because of my pretty face?
The twins against the mysterious warrior only known as the Nameless One.
It's still a pretty dumb name, but...
It is a battle to the death, a battle about gold and blood. Now enough of the words. Time to give you what you've all been waiting for. Warriors, fight!
Yeah. How about we don't? How about we run? Uh-oh. I'm gonna get used to, like, my new key combination, so... bear with me. This is gonna suck for a few minutes. Why are these guys fighting each other? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, plan B. Oops. Have fun with that. Uh-oh. They're still after me. This is not good. Oops. There you go. Aye. It is true what they say about the nasty, nasty axes. Aye, this sucks so hard. Yeah, they stunlock me with their fucking axes. Okay, let's see if I can fix this. I got a lot of potions, so I should be fine. And I made a few of myself in the meantime, which should be useful. I kind of want to use poison, but I don't think I'm ready yet. I think I'm gonna stick with what I have for now. Do I have some defense against massive goddamn axes? Anti-axe potion, perhaps. You know, I'm still regenning my mana, so maybe in the meantime. Yeah, that seems fine. Die! Oh shit, they're coming for me again. Aye! Absolutely fucking brutal. So, I don't think it's my level that's a problem. It's just me sucking and their axes being fucking hard. Let's see, can we sort of equip both? We can. Wait, this one. Screw you guys! Boop! Ah, beautiful. Something else. How is my mana doing now? Is it regenerating fast enough? I still need my shield. Magic potion standard. 20 mana for... ooh. Okay. And this one's immediate. Sure. That seems fine. Let's fucking go. What else can we do? Blessing of Life. Isn't that the thing that's supposed to sort of give me some extra health? Oh. Okay, you know what? I do not care anymore. Let's fuck some ass. Oh shit, they killed both of my summons. At least I have a shield now, but still. And one of them is almost down. Ooh. This is tough. And not for the fun reasons. Fuck off. The flame cloak is definitely doing its job. I do enjoy that. But I need my shield now. Quickly. Let's go. Okay. I could kill. I could kill. I could use my bow. Let me have a think. Hey lads, how about you get toasty? Hey, there's still one alive. Let's make that up. Not happen. Oh Jesus, Mr. Soilman, you absolute beast! I love you. Are we done here? Jesus, these guys were hard. It's dark. I'm spinning. Spinning really... Oh no, it's my flames that are spinning. It's fine. We're good. Are you guys not bothered by the fact that I'm like a living furnace? I guess not. Lady, where's my trinkets? There's like a chest, isn't there? Yeah. Let's see, I'm gonna take the money. I don't necessarily need the rest. Why do they have a book? Oh, remembers. How did I do?
What do you want?
How about money?
Sure. Sorry. I was elsewhere.
Yeah.
Here's your share.
What's going on with you? Is it because of the Eterna? Yeah, the one that came by last time, wasn't it? He was a bit of a weird man.
Well deduced, detective.
Hey, I'm a big brain lass. So, what does he want from you?
His shadow tribute, which my esteemed father, who rediscovered his juvenile spite in his last years, refuses to pay. Which, in return, means that the nice guy who just paid me a visit will send us some of Relata's goons to either set fire to our establishment, or send my father onto the eternal paths a couple of years earlier.
Who the fuck is your father?
If I don't think of something.
What's the shadow tribute? I mean, it's just, you know, muscle money, isn't it?
Protection money.
Yeah.
If you want to stay alive down here, you have to pay.
Which is a bit sad, because this is the only place to go for many poor people. You see how this works? You see how my idea of housing the poor people in the temple would fix a lot of problems. Jesus Christ, can I sort of deal with the lad?
Oh, you have no idea how the wind blows down here, do you? Thanks for the offer, but no. Only an utter idiot would take on
Well,
the
yeah,
role.
that's why I offered. So what about the next fight then? If I can't help you...
2 or 3 days, give or take. Oh, I know you'd love to jump right back in. But if we start doing battles every bloody minute, the crowd will lose interest. And money.
Right.
Just swing by in a couple of days, alright? You'll get your fight.
Sure. I'll see you then.
So long.
You, that's another thing done. I'm still not entirely sure who her father is. Did she explain that before? How's the lads doing? So, how come if I'm not in there, that is just bare knuckle fisting? And, oh, the guy has a sword. Sure. I have some money.
Oh, thank you. You truly are a good person.
Can you perhaps use it to buy bread and not bet on people killing each other? That would be nice. Wait, you're a pit fighter? I see. Wow, you're probably not a great pit fighter. You probably should find a different job. Well then, I guess that's the arena for now.
You don't look like you belong.
I don't belong anywhere. That's kind of the point. So, what else is on the menu then?